Hi, this is Ellie with Full Moonlight Tarot 20, and this is your daily tarot reading. I have here a deep soul connection with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is a very deep soulmate bond, can be twin flames. And I feel here that despite the happiness of the Ten of Cups now, with the Five of Swords, there were people sabotaging that connection. People on the outside. This could have been family members, this could have been friends, this could have been co-workers, people who had an influence, and they did not like that couple together. And that happens sometimes when you have a deep soul connection, because the people around can sense that high level energy, that unconditional love, and because they don't have it in their life, they don't want you to have it either. That, or they cannot understand the depth of that soul connection. Maybe the two partners are very different. Maybe they're from different cultures. Maybe there's a huge age gap, or there is just such stark differences between the two that people say, according to what society deems, that this is not normal, that this has to be something abnormal, that this must be something toxic, even though there's such love, such unconditional love there. And there might have been malicious gossip, there might have been, families saying you can't be with this person. There might have been friends saying, I don't think you guys look great together. I don't think this is going to work out for you. Be very careful. There might have just been too many people trying to tell this couple to not be together. And I feel like one in particular in the connection might have been a little less spiritually involved than the other one, and maybe a little less emotionally mature and a little more prone to listen to these voices and actually listened. So I feel like even though this couple was very happy, maybe there was a breakup. Because I see here the High Priestess, and the High Priestess card is about developing your intuition, using your intuition. I feel like the other person who didn't know about the gossip or the negative things being said about the connection could feel that, though. They could feel what was going on, because when you're highly intuitive, you can sense when the energies are off, and you can sense when there's negative energy directed at you. So, but I feel like this was also meant to teach both parties to raise their intuition and to step into their own power. So now I'm seeing that there was a separation, and now it seems to be that these two are coming back together. And I'm only saying that because when I shuffled the cards earlier before these ones came out, I had cards that to me didn't make any sense. I had a Seven of Swords, I had a King of Wands, I had the Sun, and then at the bottom of the deck was the Two of Swords. And now this makes sense to me, because with the Sun card, there was a ton of happiness there. There was a ton of happiness. But then with the Seven of Swords, that was someone that was listening to all the wrong people in their life and walking away unexpectedly. And the King of Wands is really someone who can be very superficial and very aware of what other people think of him. And with the Two of Swords now, at the Two of Swords that was at the bottom of the deck, this person was torn between two paths. Do I stay with this person when everyone says that we don't belong together? Or do I say what they say and go our separate ways and maybe get into a connection that everyone approves of? I think this is what happened, and this is why the first reading didn't make sense to me. I didn't have the connection with these cards now, but now I see the connection, and I feel like this person's coming back around. I feel like this person has finally grown into their emotional maturity, and I feel like maybe they've actually raised their vibration. They're actually have been actively working on their intuitive side. So I feel like this person's coming back around. If this reading resonates for you, please let me know in the comments. I would be so curious to hear. But this person is now making reappearance. I can feel it. And yeah, be discerning. Do you want this person or do you not want this person? Because just because this is a deep soul connection doesn't mean that now your energies are aligned, right? So this person has to come in correct. So don't just take this person back because back in the day or however long ago this was, you had a great connection and you still care for them. But if it doesn't feel right in your gut and in your heart, then don't go for it, right? Or take your time. So this is what I have for you today. Use your discernment. You got this. Love and light. I will talk with you tomorrow.